apes together, strong. Oh my goodness, I never thought I'd be saying that in a Marvel Future Fight video. But what is going on, everybody? Yo, check it out, man. For today's video, we're actually going to be building and testing the Gorilla Man. A lot of y'all been hitting me up saying you want to see the free-to-play unit. Slapstick looks fun, but you're not going to have access to him. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to use a couple bios on him, but we're also going to use some tickets. I wouldn't recommend that you use tickets on Gorilla Man just because he's inside Shadowland selectors. You can see for yourself, I have 655 of his biometrics. That came from 2 weeks worth of Shadowland and some leftover selectors that I had in my inventory. So what I'm going to do here is rank him up a little bit using some of these bios, and then I'm going to leave about, give or take, 500. That way we can get his gears to 20 and possibly even tier 2 him without using rank up tickets. I personally think he's going to be fun, and I'm happy that they, hold up, yep, I'm going to leave exactly 515. That's actually good. And now from here up, we're going to go with a 5-star ticket and a 6-star ticket. Again, I don't recommend that you do this unless you're just like trying to rush the character because you have like an insane amount of love for him, because ultimately he's going to be here for you, right? Just pick him up through a Shadowland selector. I think he's definitely a character that is worth building at the very least, right? In a couple months when I'm making a video of the best combat characters in the game, free to play from Shadowland selectors, he's definitely gonna be one of them. So just keep that in mind. Don't sleep on this guy. What we're gonna do here is just drop, I think it's been a while since I've done this. I've been using too many mega rank up tickets and like mega tier 2 tickets. Never thought I'd see the day, but you guys want content and you want it quickly, so I'm here for you. We're gonna go down to, I think it's 1879 or something like that, but I want to save as many as I can, but I don't want to be like super close and not get it. So I think that's enough. Wow. super close and not get it. You don't want to be there. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Let's just, I should actually sell these like 1 stars because they actually go for a lot of gold. Wow, literally was off by 1 chip. Crazy, ain't it? Oh my goodness. All right, boys, so next thing we're gonna do is get these gears up to 20. Hopefully RNG doesn't completely destroy me. Okay, 1. I'll take 1s all the way, because that means even though I ideally don't want to spend the gold when I have to build Apocalypse soon, and definitely gonna get Negasonic, right, to level 70 once I get her, right? I ideally want to hold on to as much gold as possible, but I would spend the gold if it means I save a tier 2 ticket, because for me, even though I have all the characters, whoo, geez, peace. Oh my goodness. All right. Looked really good, and then that equivalent exchange kicked in. So what we're going to do for his last gear is actually give him as much critical rate and critical damage as possible. For the Obelisk, I'm probably going to go with something with critical damage, so I'm going to give him critical rate here. And the reason why you want to do this is because Gorilla Man has guaranteed crit as a part of his tier 2 passive, so maxing out his crit rate and his crit damage is going to increase his overall damage output, right? You can also, if you want to, right, give him some dodge, because I find him to be very slow and sluggish, right? What we're going to do here is actually, while we're here, max out this skill. Let's see, it would have been really dope if his 3rd skill here gave him crit rate, or gave him like crit damage. We haven't seen any character that I can think of, right, that gave themselves crit damage as an actual active buff, right? It's generally like a static buff, like a passive of some sort. But I am grateful that they decided to give him healing, right? I wonder who's going to end up being stronger. I was going to say him or Beast, but Beast is definitely weaker than Gorilla Man. I might do a comparison if you guys actually want to see that. But what I want to know is, like, who's actually stronger though? Hulk or Gorilla Man? That shouldn't even be like a comparison that comes to mind, right? Besides the fact that they're like Beast, and I think Hulk and Gorilla Man actually has a team up. I think I might check, right, the team ups later. But I think that's what we're going to do. 5, 4, 3, and 2 are the ones you want to max out for him. Just for how I like to play him. For me, I generally want to go 5 at the start of the fight. I talked to you guys about why in the beta, right? And we'll follow up with 3 and then 4, and then we'll use 2. And then the 1 we're just going to leave at 3. This is basically just a Shadowland skill because it leaves him completely open. But now that he has a heal, you can incorporate it in the build. And yeah, it'll work. It will work. Right, let's actually master him because we have a lot of these. And I'm not going to use any of my master ticket. If you're new to the game, right, general rule of thumb is never use mastery tickets on anything except mutants. Like it just, trust me when I say it will save you a lot of resources over time, and you'll get to where I'm at eventually, right? And the reason why you're doing that is because you want to hold on to your Mcron shards, because you can use that to get bios for mutants. So when mutants get uniform, then you can get those uniforms up to mythic, or you can get those mutants to tier 2 faster, that kind of stuff. Like, it saves you a lot of resources if you just use the Norn stones, right, to get these guys mastery up and not use tickets on them. I know sometimes it's like fast, you just want to get it over and done with. You don't want to see the same animation 6 times, but trust me when I say you got to be strategic. Right, you got to save your resources, or they'll take you for every dollar you got. And if you don't got the dollar, they'll take you for all the time in the world. And trust me when I say time is way more valuable. All right, so let's see if we can get lucky here. Wow, 25 on the other one. 22 on this one. All right. I think he actually has 2 gear slots that give him cooldown. So even for some of you guys who have really bad cards, right, his cooldown is going to be maxed out. So you should absolutely not be giving this guy Hawk's Eye. You ideally want to give him Power of Angry Hulk. I think that's perfect because that gives him attack speed because he's kind of slow. You want to fly through your animations as quickly as possible and get the hell out of dodge, right? You can go for overdrive if you got it. For him, I actually landed overdrive a couple times, but I kept re-rolling just because I have the goal to do so. So basically 25, 22, 23. Watch the next one be 24. Like, I'm pretty sure this thing is rigged, bro. I'm pretty sure this thing is rigged, bro. Like, we're definitely not going to be able to tier 2 him without a ticket. Sad life, boys. For me, at least. But I know most of you guys would have just used the ticket and you're like, I'd rather save the Norn stones and the gold and everything, you know, get characters to level 70. But man, I'd rather save the tier 2 tickets. I can farm those resources, right? I can't farm a tier 2 ticket, even though they give away 2 a month. But sometimes you get an update, rarely, where you can use 3 of them, right, in one update. So yeah. Anyways, let's actually advance this guy using a ticket. Unfortunately, definitely not a mega tier. Listen, you should never use this on any free-to-play character, okay? Let's go. Because not even I would do that, right? And I'm just trying to get characters to tier 2 quick time so I can show them off to you guys. So we got him up to tier 2 now. That's actually pretty dope. And I gave him Power for Angry Hulk. We're going to give him something with crit damage on him, right? There's a lot of obelisks here. I got to go through this and clean up my inventory really soon. This is basically like an obelisk graveyard, right? Definitely not going to give him that. I'm going to give him something like, this would be fine, right? Way too much crit damage, right? Ideally, crit damage, crit rate, and a 200% proc if you really like Gorilla Man. That would be dope. See, we're way over cap. Wow, we're way over cap on basically everything. And that's because cooldown here. He gives himself, where's the crit rate coming from? It's nice that he gives himself some really good stats, actually. The only thing that's bad, actually, this is not even bad. I was going to say the only thing that's bad is the movement speed, but for him, that's actually not bad because he's natively very slow, as he should be, because he's a gorilla, right? You don't expect a gorilla to be like rushing you at like, I don't know, 150 miles an hour, right? Anyways, let's actually check him out. Really, only 1,000 of you guys built him? I think he's one of the better one of the better free characters that we've gotten, right? So I'm surprised that only a couple of you guys have built him so far, but I'm pretty sure everyone's focus is really just on the Black Friday deals and stuff, so they'll come back to him eventually. But yeah, let's check him out. Attack speed as his leadership, we don't really need that, but let's see what we can do here. We're gonna run a couple different Shadowland tests, and then we're gonna do some world boss. So what we're gonna do here is 5. Nice, they can't escape. Then 4, Here we go. And we're gonna go 2. Yo, look at the AoE. Look at the radius. That's so sick. I gotta cancel that sooner though. Okay. Yeah, bro. He's just completely locking them down. Like yeah, he's honestly a very good character. I like the design. It'd be dope if he could keep growing. Like if your third skill didn't run out, if that could just keep growing, it's like get super big, looking like freaking Gorilla Grodd or something. Can't lie, he's looking all right. This is stage 50, by the way, guys. Well, 50 plus. So don't give him too hard a time if he's like not cutting through this thing like butter. All right. Let's see. Land. Yeah, he's very safe for Shadowland. If you guys are still pushing, you know, trying to get them clears, he's one that you should look to. Look at 90% of the combat category. It's not pretty, right? Even for like even somebody like, I don't know, Moon Knight, or like even base, like look at base kit Hulk, or like look at anything for Hulk before Ragnarok. Right? And this is better. And I think honestly, this might even be close to Hulk Ragnarok. Right? The only thing Hulk has over him is the static healing that you can just keep getting. And besides that, I think Ragnarok Hulk has one skill with defense down on it, but I don't know if it works in World Boss. So like he's bodying these guys. Let's try another stage. I'm not gonna waste too much gold, but I want to see if he can do like a wave or something. Wave? Nah, this is actually probably harder than a wave. Depending on which wave it is, just because we have Gamora in here and she can bleed, and then we have Black Widow, who's also pretty annoying, because you guys ever notice that when Black Widow comes out in this rumble right here, she literally just tries to hide in the iframe the whole fight and just run down the clock. I swear she's super annoying and pisses me off so much. I'm just being honest with you. Right, so basically what we're gonna do here, ooh, okay, 2.4 million. I didn't look at the HP on the guys last time. Yeah, they're gonna go down quick time. Just gotta get rid of Gamora. Nice. Apes together, strong. I still feel like he should have gotten a skill where he just calls in other apes or other gorillas or whatever, and then they just eat a banana, throw a banana peel on the ground, and then these guys just slip and fall right onto these electrical wires. Yeah. I think that should be a thing. But hey, who cares what I think? I think he's fun though. I think he's fun. Not super OP busted. But again, I didn't expect him to even be fun for me. Right? So this is already beyond my expectations. I knew he wouldn't be paywall. But then again, I didn't think Slapstick would be paywall. But after seeing Slapstick, I can see why. Right? After seeing him, I'm glad he's free to play, and I'm glad he's good. And I'm glad he's fun. I'm not even gonna let you go. Crowd control is very good. Survivability is very good. He's fun, and he has decent amount of damage. For me, right? That's saying a lot considering I have a lot of characters, but I think he's among the best in the free-to-play like category for combat characters. So not too bad here. Not too bad of a first look for the Gorilla Man. Let's take him into War Boss here real quick. We're gonna try him out against, let's do Corvus, right? And 45, we did that for Slapstick, so let's actually see if he can compete. But we do have the Blade Twister here, but the thing about Gorilla Man is he can remove debuffs from himself, so that's not too bad. So what we're gonna do is give him a pretty makeshift team here. We're gonna give him something like, does he have a team up with Hulk? No, he has one with Beast though. No? Jeez, I thought he would have one with Beast. Okay, so what we want to do here is, you know what? Give him the same. We're going to give him the same treatment we gave to Slapstick. Yeah, we're going to give him the same treatment. We're going to go like this, and then just give him 80% ignore dodge and see if he can outperform Slapstick, right? Let's do it. Now, for Slapstick, I don't think I used Nick Fury's buff at all. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're just gonna tag Gorilla Man in. We're gonna open 5. Oh, really? Maybe we should have given him 100% dodge. Nice. So the team up looks like it's pretty much always going to be the third skill, which is good because that's invincibility, that's healing, and that's also a damage buff. That's good. Definitely doesn't look as strong as Slapstick though, which is to be expected. Slapstick is paywall, and Slapstick is a more powerful character in the comics than Gorilla Man, right? I don't think the 45 is going to happen for him though. We'll give it a couple more minutes here. See if he can outrun this. He's really slow. Like one misstep and you will get caught. Okay. Wow, I just booked that. I think he's healing himself for like, hold up, a lot more. Hold up. It looks like he heals himself like 4 or 5 times in that 1 second. Like it looks like every time he hits his chest, he heals. Like, and he's hitting himself like 6 times. Interesting. So if it's 2K, basically like 3K each time, and he's healing himself. Yeah, bro, he's not just healing. Like, that's actually cool. Hopefully that's not a bug. Okay, so he's kind of struggling here on 45. 45 is looking like a little bit too much for him. We might drop it back to a 40. Use that too. Okay. We're not too far behind, but we're definitely behind Slapstick. Okay, let's use the, yep, third skill. He seems to love to do that third skill. Ooh, oh gosh. Took a bunch of damage there. Okay, I gotta check how much he just healed for, because that was definitely a little bit more than 3%. Definitely. Looked like he healed for about 6% of his HP. So we're at 12K right now. Let me just... Wow. So he healed for 12K, which means... Hold the phone. I'm going to try it again. So we're at 25 now. Yeah, we went up to 33. He's definitely healing for more than 3%. Looking like... Whew. Oh, can he? Actually, he cannot outrun this, but ooh, if he can survive it, that's good. Yeah, so his heal is actually pretty clutch, not even gonna lie. Better than I expected. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, wow. We're gonna slowly work our way back to full HP. Definitely doesn't have the damage to do this high without like a proper striker system, right? But that's not what we're trying to showcase here. We're just trying to see how he does by himself for the most part, right? Yeah, his heal is good. His heal is good. Damage is mid-tier, but the heal is good. The heal definitely makes up for his slow movement, because you're gonna get clapped up. Ooh, yo, I can literally just, yeah, he's pretty tanky, boys, as you would expect from a freaking big ass gorilla. He's pretty tanky, right? And he's fun to play. Damage could definitely be better, but again, he's a solid free to play unit. Definitely easy to use too. I think he could do 40, but I'm not gonna waste your time with that. Yo, can we outrun this? Nope, we cannot, but we can just keep healing. Yep, definitely recommended. I think he's definitely better than Toy Master. So any of you guys who could justify building Toy Master, you can justify building the Gorilla Man, regardless of how you feel about him as a character, whether in the game or in the comics. He's alright. Boys, on that note, we're gonna clean it up right here. Overall verdict on Gorilla Man, he's a solid free-to-play unit. Happy I built him. right? More of you guys should build him when you get a chance. And we're going to invest a little bit more into him. If you guys want to see what he looks like at level 70, we can definitely do that. We're going to give him some Urus, give him a better obelisk, and yeah, see what we can do with him overall in the grand scheme of the game. I definitely don't see him making a big impact, but I think in the combat category, he's one that will withstand the test of time. His overall kit is actually pretty good, from the tier 2 passive to the 3rd skill, right, and the 5th skill with decent damage, a cool animation, and debuff removal. Not to mention his 4-star passive, 50% more HP at tier 2. That's pretty damn good. Anyways, boys, on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love y'all. Stay safe. Peace out.